Sign language. Everybody do one finger. Technical difficulties to start off the stream. Hey everybody, welcome back to Beards and Barbarians, episode 35. As you see, we're missing our awesome Rubio. He will be here shortly as he gets sucked out of hell in a minute. Let's jump right into the announcements. We'll go to the intro and we'll get started to the stream. Thank you all for tuning in during this long little intro, but we're just getting ready for some stuff. Austin, if you take it away.
Yeah. As always, I'm going to do these announcements and adjust cameras at the same time, because I'm a bad bitch.
Play Queen.
As always, first sponsor of the night since the beginning of the campaign is the wonderful and so delicioso Dubby Energy. I got another one. I think I'm done. I'm so hot. It's so hot in here. I'm fat, and it's over 100 degrees. If you go to Dubby.com, I'm just going to go straight with it. If you go to Dubby.com, or you click on our link tree, the actual Dubby is in there. So if you click on our link tree and click on that, and then you get everything they have to offer, like all of it. No, don't buy all of it. That'll be expensive. I mean, you can. If you, I'm rabbit hole. Anyway, when you get to the end, you can type in this little promo code section. It's right there. It's the promo code. And you click it, and then you type on your keyboard, Nat20 Beards, and then you get 10% off. Deal of a lifetime. Kind of. But, yeah, you can do that and get amazing energy that doesn't make you shaky.
Yeah,
you're chill with it.
See how
they also have those. Is? That's a Dubby. That's a Dubby shaker.
Dubby and shaker.
What's up?
I got a couple of these.
You get cool stuff.
They have sweatpants, hats, shirts, hoodies.
Oh God, you mother!
I'm here. Just do some shit, but everything
only messed me up.
Adjusting.
No, we're good. I fixed it. Hold on.
That's so funny.
No, it messed everybody up.
As soon as he turns his camera on,
as soon as he turns his camera on.
I'm just gonna keep my cover down for a little bit.
You mean we're not gonna play musical characters?
All right, so you're good.
No,
Onyx,
everybody, somebody else.
Onyx, you're not.
Hey guys,
Bostonian enough to play
technical difficulties.
Hey, I'm Kaz. I'm walking here.
Intro.
That's found
intro. Welcome back to Beards and Barbarians, ladies and gentlemen. Last week, we were missing a few characters and a few actors, so our party had to compromise. As Nar Wagglebottom set off to... Why is there no music? This is not playing. As Nar Wagglebottom set off to go and see his mom within the World Tree, Kars Revere then went and... I'm so sorry. I'm having technical difficulties on my own screen. So, Nar went to the World Tree. Kaz went to Zuskia to do an election. And the party then got a reward from King Wyman as they got healed, fed, and they stayed in the meeting room on the top level of the lab inside of the mountain. They then talked with King Wyman and a new NPC called Perry Happy Ears as the party gathered up some information about what King Wyman had planned for them to do. They then went to the tavern, had a few drinks, and went on their way. Down into a dungeon they went, and as they thought it was going to look different than how it was described to them, they realized they had fallen into a trap. Zafira rose, and the party had to fight her off as she was testing them to see what abilities all of them had. As the battle commenced and concluded, the walls of this entire building start to shatter, break apart, and this is where we start our episode. So the walls around the party collapse. Zafira flying probably 60 to 70 feet up in the air, laughing, mocking you, looking at the four of you down on the ground, wounded but not overly hurt. She looks at you. Prepare, or I will make sure life is hell. Make sure they stay in here for a long period of time. I don't want them out yet. And she flaps her wings, and as she flies away, the surroundings of all the party, you see monsters coming at you. The first thing the party sees is a dragon with 3 heads marching towards them. Beside and behind him are giants of all sorts of elements. To the right of them are giant, hypocritical spiders just making their way, and monsters they've never even seen before. The party getting prepared, holding their weapons, getting ready for a fight. They then hear a gigantic fucking roar.
Ah.
No one will touch a dreamer in my state.
And this giant golden dragon appears, marching towards you, and as every step shakes the ground below you, one after one of the monsters that are surrounding you flee in fear. This dragon swoops his head down, and as his head comes down, smoke comes out of his nose, and as his face arrives to yours, it's as if his head is pushing apart the smoke, revealing a giant red dragon.
Why are you in my realm?
Oh, you see, we got tricked. We're supposed to come down here to deal with a Medusa, find some lab notes, but it's a trick. Zafira was like, aha, I got you now. And so we hashed it out a little bit. What can you do, you know?
I guess nothing. That which messes with my realms too much. Do you not know where you really are?
In a
Where they make
place.
the man. Oh, Raven? You
We're,
gotta.
we're in a place.
Yeah, where they make the mana potions. Look at all this blue water.
That you are correct.
Can I have some?
And as his head kind of turns all around, looking at the surroundings, he starts to blow a very crisp golden fire into the atmosphere. And you see it all start to fade away, slowly turning into kind of a whirly mist, as if that's kind of something you've seen before. Can't pinpointing exactly where, the dragon continues to speak.
Feel your arms. Feel your face. Feel your body. Are you sure that you're even here?
I'm gonna look at my gauntleted hands and be like, ooh,
Everyone roll me perception.
yikes.
Okay, cool.
Perspective!
My perspective score sucks.
Didn't have 20 for a 21.
Oh.
Digital,
I-
that was on
Are not
digital dice actually just. Oof.
That's a 6.
I got a 9.
So, what did you get, Miles?
12.
12? So only Onyx. You're not feeling Raven touch you. Only thing you're feeling is your head pressed down on some sort of a wooden table.
Raven.
Yeah.
We're asleep.
Clean.
You gotta, wake yourself up. Come on.
I haul off and punch Onyx in the face.
Roll me to hit.
A lot.
That's one way of doing things.
I think it's +9 for my unarmed.
Oh my god. That's a strong boy.
Yeah, so
Oh, wait.
24.
I have the same. What's that? 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hit.
So it does my unarmed strike does 6 points of damage.
Actually, 3.
Oh wait, hold on.
Holy.
With my book. It does
Fire
14 points of damage.
17,
14.
14, 11. So I reduce bludgeoning by 3.
Okay, well, 6 is bludgeoning, 7 is fire, or 8 is fire.
It didn't work. We're still asleep.
Damn.
It seems as though the witch has trapped you in a state.
She's definitely a
My man.
bitch for sure.
I don't even know how I got here. I didn't even partake in none of the beverages or the food. I didn't trust her.
I mean, he just said she was a
But-
bitch, so that's probably why.
Fair.
At some point in the previous day, you all must have fallen asleep or taken something to make you convinced that you're here.
I knew
Well,
it.
Please
After you, please. This is your place. Sorry for interrupting.
replay your memories. What started to feel off? What started to seem unreal? Where did it start? You will not be able to wake yourself up when you are dragged into a dream by the bitch. But I exist on all planes. I am not able to harm or be harmed. All I'm able to do is hear, as my name is. If you do see me in any dream, in any form, in any shape, you can use me to wake yourself up.
Quick, punch me in the face!
Eh,
No, not you, dummy.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
6.
Oh no.
Oh,
For
wait.
note's sake,
Look, Dan.
what was his name again? What's the
Seer.
dragon's name again?
Seer.
Like searing a steak or seer?
S-S-E-E-R. Seer. Seer the golden dragon.
9
So the
radiant.
dragon then pulls out his claws and he starts to smack all you to wake you up. You will take no damage, but does a 27 hit, Raven.
No. Yes.
So as he smacks you, your entire image for the rest of the party turns into smoke and you wake up. He attacks everyone else. So Kailu does a 24 hit, Miles does an 18 hit, and Onyx does a 22 hit.
I shield the fit. No, yeah.
So he just swipes his claw across
Barely.
all of you guys, turning you all into smoke one by one, and you all wake up back at the tavern. The only thing around you guys is Perry Happy Ears and the moon shot you all have taken. On it, or Brandon, your character, you weren't here. I allowed your character to take a drink with the rest of them,
I don't
or
like
it was
that.
bought for you.
I didn't like that. Actually, he stole mine, so I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gave mine to Raven too.
Well, you all ended up being there somehow from drinking. I replayed the episode, and that's where we cut out.
We did
Yep,
eat.
somehow the food was something along this lines had put you guys in a state of coma, and this is where you wake up. Perry Happy Ears stands there, kind of looking at you guys confused.
Hey, Perry, did you poison us?
Did I? No, you guys just are really easy to fall asleep. Like, oh my god. Why are you
Insight.
guys sleeping for so long?
Roll me
Oh.
insight.
11.
What did you? 11. I mean, you don't know.
Just like rubbing her head. Is this what
She-
being drunk feels like? This is horrible. Why does everyone enjoy this?
I didn't
I
drink.
didn't do anything! I swear I didn't do anything. What happened? You guys were asleep.
We will do terrible things if you don't start giving us answers.
I didn't do anything. I was bringing you guys to drink.
You all can roll me insight besides Onyx. For Onyx has already done it to see if you can tell if she's lying.
I got a 14.
17?
Oh, wait.
Both you and Logan can tell right away she's not lying. She's confused and scared. She genuinely thinks you guys got drunk and passed out.
Please put her down.
Who's the
Please.
bartender?
I didn't. I swear. I didn't do anything. Oh, bartender dude, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Barkeep. Oh, yeah, wave him over.
Well, we were kind of pulled into a different, I don't know, plane of existence? Realm? It was like
And-
a dream. It felt so real.
So, to
I
the
mean-
to the right of Onyx, you see a giant hole open up, and kind of falling up comes out Dagon as he comes up about 3 feet and lands down on the ground.
Who's Dagon?
I mean Rubio. Rubio.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying Dagon. So
Party members.
I'd like teleport from the insane asylum from like the last one shot. Like, is this
Yeah.
what's happening?
kind of funny.
Hey, Rubio, is Dagon your middle name or something?
It was a name I was known long ago.
Hello, King.
Wait, who's talking?
Rubio?
I can't see nobody. Hello?
Ghost.
The helmet.
No! Ah!
There you go.
It's your boy.
So the barkeep then walks over to you guys. What is it?
You know those shots you gave us? I need to see the bottle, please.
Yeah. The bottle.
I fell through a portal. Sorry.
Your alcohol may be spiked,
Is it still
but
like
we're not sure with what.
The cask, the bottle. Can we see it?
You, if you don't give it to you, you know how many times I'm gonna hit you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holy
5.
crap.
27.
520 times. You know what that is?
30.
It was impressive
lot.
up to 5. I'll give you that.
74.
If you were going to buy the bottle, I can give it, but I want the cork to stay on it.
I'm
'cause-
gonna hit you with all the letters.
Or, hold on. Or we could go to the city guard, tell them, hey, all of our drinks were spiked specifically from this one drink, and then this entire place gets shut down. You get behind bars, and oh wow, look at that, you're chained up, locked up.
Onyx.
I used to serve in the Last Blade, a paladin organization. You think I would allow someone to sneak, and he's starting to pull out the bottle, sneak into my tap, and he's looking at it? Well, you guys can look at it, because
Congrats.
this isn't the bottle that's supposed to be here.
You
Onyx.
played yourself.
Mine didn't
Yes,
have mine didn't have any spikes in it. It was just drugs.
Yeah, it's another name for, it's a type of drug, spiked. Okay.
Why you gotta be so complicated?
What's that? What's that? We're taking drugs? I want drugs. What kind of drugs?
I'm gonna look at the bottle and do I have detect? Can I detect magic on it? Is it a magical substance?
I mean, roll Arcana first before casting a spell to see if you can tell if it's magical.
I'll just cast a spell.
Do it.
I did. I already picked off the spell slot. I want to see if it's a magical poison. If not, then we gotta find cars. Oh wait, no, we got the other one.
Hey, you know what they say though? 2 is better
Miles.
than 1.
We got Miles. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
My brain farted.
it's spiked with some sort of dark kind of invocation magic in a way.
Mmm.
That's interesting.
Mmm.
I mean, what does that mean?
Good year. It's an invocation. Good year. Mm.
There's a year?
Mm.
I'm gonna take the bottle from Onyx and give it like a smell test. Can I roll something for that?
Would your character know what a spiked drink would smell like?
Raven might.
Ravens might. I'd be fine with Raven trying that.
You know
Rolling
what?
investigation
You know what,
and
Greg?
sniffing it.
You're right. Kylu has not had enough alcohol in her life to know anything about alcohol, so that's
Raven,
I feel like
Raven's gonna
I feel
grab
like
it and sniff it and then like hold it up to the light.
Mm,
I
yeah.
feel like
again.
the only the 3 characters at the table that would have some sort of acknowledgement of what it'd be spiked would be Rubio, Miles, and Raven. So Raven, as you sniff it, roll me investigation. If the other 2 would like to roll investigations and maybe look at it, smell it, do something to try to figure out what got spiked into it.
I don't know shit. I rolled a 9.
I
Minus
just
2.
got there.
This is something.
You don't know what's going on.
But,
It's a-
I listened into the conversation. I know they're kind of like saying like, "Oh, this guy messed with their drinks," so I'm gonna rub my sore ass because I fell from above apparently. And I'm gonna
just
grab one of the
16.
drinks off the counter and I'll look at it as well.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I got a
right. Oh, go
dirty
ahead.
20
Oh, good.
on investigation.
What's the roll? you
Okay,
need?
so what? Raven went first. So Raven, what did you get?
Well, I rolled a 9 minus 2, so it's 7.
So you probably sniff it and you're like, alcohol.
I don't know, man. It smells fine to me. It smells like, burning whiskey. Miles here.
Rubio, what did you get as well? Just to
Sorry,
see if
what
you
was
know.
the check? Sorry.
Investigations.
Okay, sweet. I got you.
Miles with
I got 14.
okay. So Miles and Rubio would kind of have the same idea, but Miles would know it better. You know of some sort of potion you can add to a person's drink to make them possibly sleep. Hint, hint. And by doing this,
We got
there'd be
roofied.
yeah. So you would know of that. You'd have known that from Zeskia, possibly seeing that happen at local taverns or knowing about it by working in the Silent Fist. However you know it, you do. Same thing with Rubio. Rubio, as you smell or maybe look at the bottom of a shot glass, you see some sort of resemblance of a dark kind of potion that you know of from being a warlock or being in hell. So
No.
that information is gathered.
Nobody tell Cars. There will be so much judgment in our direction. Nobody tell him nothing.
I mean, this would be useful to keep. Is the first thought that crosses through my character's mind.
How much does that bottle cost, Barkeep? At a discounted
I-
price, because you roofied.
Obviously, I did not roof you.
I
I'm
think
going to give it to you for a
Reviews?
major discount for it. I'll give it to you for 10 gold.
I think
just gonna
three
hand
is
a couple-
acceptable.
Roll me persuasion.
I'm gonna hand him a cup and be like, "If you didn't roofie the lads, then you'll be brave enough to drink your own brew. Have a sip."
Wait.
No,
I'm not
there's
saying
no-
I didn't-
You either have a sip or there's going to be bleed.
Roll me intimidation.
Okay.
And I'll wait to see if that works, and then Onyx will go from
17.
there. Okay, he grabs it, kind of looks at the party at the table, intimidated from everyone except Kailu, and just shots it back. And let's see if he passes. And boom! Boom!
I
Passes
reach
the fuck
over
out.
and grab the bottle that we were gonna buy and be like, "Problem solved. Glad to be back." And I'll put it on the counter.
I'm gonna put
Oh.
gold on the table, but I can only count to 5, so that's how much is going on there.
Okay.
I'm not worried about Raven. It's free now.
It's free.
Hey, look,
There's a party.
let's try not to be kicked out of every city we go to.
Hey, the Carmen is neutral. He tried to put you to sleep, so I put
Yeah.
him to sleep.
I know one city that will never kick us out because we have their king.
To what
Quite
is
literally.
to what is what? What?
One city that will never kick us out.
No, I got what you said. I was wondering about the dickhead with the big word said.
Don't worry about it.
Any guard worth his weight in gold will smell the alcohol in his breath and see he's sleeping and think nothing of us when we leave. It's all going to be alright, big fella. That's what I basically said.
But if we want to come back here for drinks later,
I don't want to drink what he's serving and knock him clean out.
I've drank here for quite a while, and I've never, ever been root-pied or whatever you called it. This guy is honestly one of my favorite bartenders, except this giant bear I met in Republic. Oh my god, he was like one of the funniest guys ever. But
I think that
Anyway.
he said that this doesn't belong here, so somebody put it in there.
Yeah,
It's a
it's not
different
even, not even his, really, to be selling. We'll find the
I
right
mean,
owners, return it
but-
promptly and swiftly down their throats.
so are we going to be taking a hold on going down to the lab? 'Cause I thought that's what we're going to be doing after getting a drink.
1 second.
What?
I have a inquiry for you.
Okay.
Do you know anybody that can get in touch with people at long distances and bring people from long distances to shorter here?
I do. So there's this old man in a very small town, kind of southeast of here, or southwest of here. The town, I've been hearing rumors about Yetis being by there, but, he's a really, really smart man. He actually helped this bear I know make this drink. I don't remember what the fuck the name is, but he actually has something called a Jeff portal in his house. He knows how to control them. So if we go talk to that guy, I feel like he knows what to do.
Now, is this
Like-
an actual bear that learned how to make drinks?
There's a
Or is this one of those like slang terms?
man. Someone's eating chips. This is awesome.
No, the bear is from a previous episode.
His name. What's his name? Do you guys know his name? I feel like
Roken.
I can't remember it. Roken. Yeah,
Roken.
that was his name. He's one of my favorite big polar bears. Oh my
All
god.
right, well,
But
you
yeah,
need to take. Hi. You need to take us to that guy because we got another guy that you will really like. He has such a way with words. We need to bring him here.
He's the charmer
What?
for sure.
where's this guy?
At the moment, he's in Zuskia, but he's a super attractive, very suave half orc.
Oh, he's
What's
so
he doing in
fast.
Zuskia, not with you guys?
Oh, he's a big wig,
complicated.
diplomat type. You know, way above our station, if I'm being honest. You know, real.
Not all of us.
Wow. Bigger wig than 3 of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if we go to him right now, as long as, he's in a good mood, he'll show us how to use the portals and he'll send us there. But we have to go from Zestia and find another portal. Or we can go and talk to King Wyman, see if he can give us some teleportation crystals. I don't see why he'd have a problem with that. But if you guys want, I can show you where to go to this town and I'll meet you at this town. We'll all go get him and we'll come back.
Whichever way is quicker, because I
Wait.
still want to kill something.
Isn't the portal at his house?
It's at his house, right? Okay? But
Why would we
We
come
can't-
back then?
are we not coming back?
Oh, you meant like after the portal.
Yeah.
I thought
Because
you
there's nothing.
meant go to his house and come back right after that. No.
Oh, we did.
Jeez, Onyx,
Well-
keep up.
Well, if you want, we can just send him a message and
I'm
see if
aware.
wherever he is, if he's a diplomat, maybe he can get his hands on some teleportation crystals. A message wouldn't be hard to send.
Well, we have a king here. Why don't we do some kingly trading? If you get my drift.
Hey.
Oh yeah, the guy that just fell out of the ceiling is a king, and the pretty druid is a princess.
So you're trying to tell me, little old me, this fucking beautiful half elf and this gorgeous half elf are fucking royalties?
Which half elf's beautiful? Which half elf's gorgeous?
Yeah, I'm confused.
The one with the beard is beautiful, and the one with the sticks in her hair is gorgeous.
Right.
No.
So don't mess it up again, okay?
A
Don't.
mask of many faces, a little quick little crown on my head with a flourish, and be like, "Hey, we are royalty."
Right.
She instantly gets off her stool and goes down on one knee.
Not necessary. We're not that kind of royalty.
Don't do that.
Where's your kingdom? Is it a small little kingdom or a small little city?
Oh, it's pretty big.
Now, listen.
It's one north of the continent, the Republic.
No.
No.
The,
The Republic.
you're Rubio.
Hey.
Yeah, now listen.
Oh my
and only.
fucking god.
You want to be respectful. The
Oh,
way you
it's
salute
very different.
the way you salute Rubio is a little different than the way you salute most kings.
How do I do that?
All right, so the way you salute Rubio, instead of doing the normal salute, what you're going to do is you can put your hand like this. Put your hand like
Okay.
this. Okay. And you can
Okay.
put it like this.
Okay?
And then you're going to do this.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There. I'll do it over and over and over again.
Directly towards Rubio.
Is it
Putting
just a
her hand
beard
on her
flip?
chin.
Is that
No.
what-
No.
No, it's the same as I bite my thumb at you or this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Rubio's
with
cheeks
that.
go red, and he's like, "Oh, I'm flattered."
See,
All
told
right,
you. That's
so-
the way you salute him.
We can go and talk to King Wyman. He's a very, very, very powerful wizard, and he'll probably be able to send a message over to this guy, and hopefully get his hands on teleportation crystals. Because has he been to Manitopia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he knows where to go, so he can come here right away.
Right, or
Yeah.
you could give me one, or give me
2.
3, and I could go get him.
Close enough.
I mean,
Right?
okay, let's also
that
talk
could
to.
work.
Let's go all talk to King Wyman.
I mean, we could cut out the portal entirely if we just had 3 of these crystals. You're right, Raiden. Holy crap. You're absolutely right. I thought- I'm
Intellectual
impressed.
intellectual
It even
power
has
counts.
his moments.
as the party then travels
Cool.
into the kingdom to go and find
Sick.
King Wyman, we actually travel over to Joe. I mean, Cars. Cars, you are on a airship. And as the airship flies over the lands, you're
Cars, Joe
seeing all of...
Revere. Rivier. Reviver.
Stop! What's that?
Reeve.
What you don't know, Chad, is all of our characters' middle names are all our actual names.
Okay, so Joe is flying. Fuck! You're messing me up! Everyone, stop. Okay, Cars Revere is on an airship. As he travels from Zuskia, we go back in time about a day. And as he flies over, Joe finds himself putting his head on
Who
the
does?
window.
Joe does?
Okay, you know what? I'm actually getting messed up. Mute your mic. Cars finds himself sleeping on the window and going to sleep. And as he wakes up, he feels the airship landing in the middle of Zuskia. But for some reason now, no one's on this plane. No, he looks out the window and all he sees is smoke. He gets off of the airship, and in front of Joe is a giant, kind of human-like formed smoke pile. And as it starts to swirl and spin, Saphira appears in front of Joe.
See you, Joe.
I found you.
He's doing
And
good
then
stuff.
a giant golden dragon appears behind Saphira, and as both his hands hit the ground above her, she disappears into smoke. He looks down at you.
A separator.
A separator.
I
Someone.
like the first one.
What brings you away from your party?
But does he know that? Like, because you said no one's on the airship anymore. Does he know that this is kind of like a vision of sorts? then?
Roll me perspective. Yeah, I was going to say perspective again. My goodness, it's one of those days.
Perspective.
So
Roll me
Joe,
perspective. Roll me eyes.
Joe rolls perspective when he gets off of the airship
You
in
know what?
Mississippi.
Another-
Got it.
Never mind.
Man, I'm full of perspective.
Perception,
4.
please. Oh God, no! You have no idea what the fuck's going on. You genuinely think this is real for a minute.
Okay. Well, there's an election apparently in Zuskia, and I had to step away from my party to come run for it.
If you do win, say, let's put a hypothetical in the air. You win. What is your plans? How are you going to continue with your party as a leader of a nation?
World domination.
The Silent Fist helped run Zuskia for a long time. I'm used to running something from the shadows, and I plan on running it by proxy still.
The Silent Fist. Weren't they corrupted not too long ago? By the one I dismissed from your dream.
That's cute. Yeah, it took maybe, I don't know, 6 hours, 8 hours for me and my party to reunite the Silent Fist too. So don't get up on your high horse or whatever you're doing.
I sit on no horse. I sit on no land. I perceive the world as it is, guide those who need, and abuse those who use my realms for mischief.
It seems like you were done talking. I don't know. I just was
I
gonna.
was done talking. Go ahead.
Talking. Well, if you're so powerful, how about you help us stop Saphira from harming these lands?
I do not exist on your plane. I exist on all, and I exist on none. As I said, I am here to watch, perceive, and determine the fate. The only people besides those who enter the dreamland I can speak with are the elders and the world spirits. They are as I am, unable to interfere.
Well, what do you need from me? I'm a button assassin.
I need to know if you're worthy enough. It's unfair for you to fight something as Saphira without aid. I'm not going to make you fight for a leader I can see within your soul. But when I need the 6 of you, I will call. I have 2 more of your allies to visit within their dreams, but until then, be patient and wary. If you do get sucked into a dream again where you cannot escape, try to find me. Saphira is messing with your reality. Make sure what you are doing and where you are at all times is real. If you ever see me, you won't on the normal plane. You will only see me in the dream world.
And
Noted.
And as you say noted, roll me I was going to say perspective again. God damn it, Austin. Perception. Can you roll me perception again? Roll me that with advantage this time though.
In Mississippi.
Perspective, huh? 13.
Oh.
That's with advantage?
Cars does not have a lot of perspective today.
You could tell right away, kind of, that you can feel on the side of your cheek pressure. Some sort of kind of glass pushing up against your cheek. You're slowly realizing, yeah, you are dreaming.
Okay. Cars is just going to focus on his breathing. He has made plenty poisons before. I think he's given Rubio one that allows people to sleep as well. So he's going to focus on that and try to come back.
Roll me wisdom.
Okay. New Beards and Barbarians shirt. Beards and Barbarians, roll perspective.
That's not it.
T-shirt idea.
Just wisdom as a raw stat.
Yeah.
Right. 19.
Yeah, you are waking up. You slowly see the world around you, including the dragon around you, start to fade away, and you hear him giggle, kind of more so in rejoice, seeing that you're able to wake yourself up. You then wake up in the airship as it's landing. People are in there. Everyone's all happy and dappy. From here, what are you doing? What is Cars doing? You have no idea what's going on at your party, so it's up to you.
So based upon my knowledge of poisons and stuff, like, am I under the assumption that I was just taking like a regular dream, or was I like
you were
potentially like?
What's your passive investigation?
Investigation. My passive would be 12.
12? Okay, I'll let that happen. Yeah, you could tell right away that you were having probably a dream. You start to recall your dream before being something entirely different. And then in your dream, you remember waking up, and right there, you could tell that something grabbed hold of you when you were dreaming. Maybe the essence of a conversation you had with that dragon seer comes to your mind, saying that you are in the dream realm.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Who did I come here with? Did I come with Boar and Catherine? I don't remember.
Catherine is not here with you, but Boar is in the seat next to you. He's passed out. He's sleeping, having a good snooze.
All right. And we're over Zuskia. Yeah. So as I'm assuming, like, we're getting ready to land, or I'm gonna like sit up and like fix myself, and then I'm just gonna do one of those, like, not hard, but like one of those soft like slaps on the side of the head, just like a thump.
Oh, fuck! Ow! What?
Well, we could have been murdered in our sleep. So much for you watching.
What the fuck? We're on an airship.
I've had weirder assassination contracts.
Fair, very fair. My bad. Okay, over here.
Yes. Yep. So what do we know about this election? Who's running?
As far as we know, the 3 candidates. As he opens up his notebook.
Does Bora actually pull out a notebook on this fucking airship?
Yeah. Yep. You can see as you're looking at the notebook as well. It's not properly done. It's like the most childish notes and stick drawings next to them.
It's one of those Dollar Tree composition notebooks.
You guys are just calling me out completely.
Yeah.
There's a little female human. And he's starting to crack his back as he's waking up. Amaria, or something like that. She's pretty small, and he's starting to point to his picture as he's kind of replicating his little stick figure. Oh god.
Oh, guys. Gotta stay focused somehow.
So yeah, he does that, and he goes down after Amaria. And there's only one other named Guthrid who's entering in. Giant, big, mean-looking Goliath.
Do we have any stats on them? Are they good for Zaskia? Who are they?
I know that Amara comes from a little town kind of south of Nimethal in Eden's Garden. From what I've heard, not a harmful person, very spiritual, very determined to do what's right. But one thing that sucks is she wants to dismiss all use of the Silent Fist in Zaskia. Make their own army instead. And then Guthrid is kind of just a big, burly sack of energy. Do you remember, Raven?
Yeah.
That but smarter.
Do you know the guy you've been traveling with?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the guy that
You're not here.
You know the guy you've been traveling with for like a long time.
For like 8 months, yeah, you know him. But
Literally.
he's
months.
like he's like him, but a little bit smarter. He comes from the Great Empire, and bipolar plans. Then Amaria wants to use the Silent Fist for more than just an army. Make it do what it used to do, and we'll see how that turns out. And then there's you. You already have the people in your favor. It will not be hard to make them vote for you in. But I've heard there is another candidate. No information about them. I don't think they'll stand a chance.
It's me.
Well, yeah. Speaking in front of crowds is my specialty, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna side talk him again. Just like,
Fuck! Okay, my bad. Yeah, you're good. You're gonna talk it, for sure.
alright.
Like a second grader can do trig.
I think our best bet is to form a council. But
Who do you want?
I need to well,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I cut you
secure
off.
my position first. No worries.
Car's about
I
to
like
keep
the
his
idea
pimp hand
behind the other
strong.
two candidates. Yeah, I know, right? Why do you? Everyone on the airship's gonna be like, what the fuck's going on here? No, I think we need to form a council. I need to secure my position first. I'll run the council, similar to like I ran the scouting parties for the Silent Fist. I like the idea behind the other two candidates, but we're gonna need to unify them. If 3 of the 4 candidates come up unified, the election's won. We need to talk to those 2 first, and then we'll go from there.
Well, Amaria spends most of her days in the Hollows with all the holy people, trying to get them on the side. And, of course, Guthrid is in the slums, trying to get the poor people on their side. So, it won't be hard to find the 2 of them. The last one, again, I've gotten nothing. No information.
Alright.
Who-
When we
who
land,
do
you find them.
I will. Who do you want on your council so I can collect them and meet you somewhere?
Miles for the old Silent Fist vote. Or you for now.
Yeah. Okay. I like this already.
And then the other 2 candidates, and myself.
What about Catherine?
Catherine will be an advisor until we build a repertoire again. Build a rapport with the people and have her join the council later on. I think we'll lose too many votes to join now.
Very well. Things you should note since you've been gone. The town center, it's costed Zaskia quite a bit of money to repair since the damages you and Murphy's Law made by blowing it up. I'm not opposed. I loved it. I was there. That was the best time ever. I got to do stuff with you again, and I got to see what your party was really made of. But that costed. So the reputation of the people is upsetting due to taxes increasing. The wall is also decaying due to time, for it's been up for about a few hundred years. These are things to keep in mind, so when you do talk to the people, you have stuff to offer, but... And the ship starts to land as it gets to the loading dock, and the door opens up with a staircase below it. People and gnomes and everybody that was from Zaskia starts to flood out. And you see people outside kind of hugging their lost ones they haven't seen in forever due to the slave guild's impact on the entire world. But for now, do what you must. I'll meet you sometime either today or tomorrow when I collect the 2 candidates.
Done.
So he's gonna go get the 2 guys. Then once Cars gets off of the airship, he's gonna focus on scouting. He's gonna do what he's good at. He's gonna find as much information as he can about another candidate without people realizing that it's Cars. Cars is the one that's doing it. So he's gonna go around everywhere in town that the other 2 wouldn't be. So maybe the more like merchant district, like the library, those areas. Try to gather as much information as he can about this 3rd candidate.
Okay, so I want you to roll me persuasion, just really quick.
Sure.
Should make
Hey, it's
Raven
not
your
bad.
treasurer.
14. Hold on, I gotta. Yeah. You know, it might be good. You wouldn't be able to give people their budgets. Persuasion, so 15.
15? Okay. Now roll
is
me
great for
a
me.
D100. Oh, very fancy.
And 94.
Oh my god. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Twinsies.
So I will let you choose 3 areas of Zaskia that you fully convinced to be in your favor. You get a lot of information, and not only that, but you're building up the respect of your people. So you can choose from the Bags, Hollows, Slums, Pikes, Tenders, or Forgers. 3 of those you go to, and everyone there wants to talk to you, and they want to kind of have you as their leader.
Okay. I'd say then I'll do the Tenders, the Forgers, and the Bags.
Okay. So you gather information first of... One second, pulling up notes, because notes are fucking everywhere, of course, because I don't know how to organize.
I think I saw the last king do this.
Please, 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 slap my baby again. Harder, harder.
Yeah.
So...
Yes, because the sedative is not worn off yet, and he's like, "Oh, you should feed me."
Oh, food. Food sounds so good. So you gather a lot of information about
Oh, hi,
Guthrid.
baby.
You know that Guthrid doesn't really think too much, more so before he talks. He's very prone to making the same mistake again from stories you're hearing of him within the Great Empire. But you also hear stories about him fighting alongside the Shadow Riders and knowing a little bit of history with him in Therenfold. Then you are hearing about Amaria, and you know that she studied everything about nature there is. You know that she's a druid. Not only that, but she comes from a very southern town, kind of south of Nimithil, east of the capital of Eden's Garden. Very, very, very passionate, happy person, but not a confrontational bone within her whole body.
Hmm. Okay. Nothing about the other candidate then, huh?
Nothing. You've heard nothing. You do you do hear something. You hear nothing about them, but you hear that a lot of people like him. You know that it's a him.
Just kill him. No problem.
I gotta find him first.
Easy election, just dagger done.
The worst part is that's the first thought that came to my mind with like the character that I play. I was like, if I just murder everyone, then like we don't have to worry about it. But then I had to think about Cars' character progression.
Oh, I see. He's steering away from murder now.
God forbid you become a good human.
God forbid, or half orc. See, that's the problem.
I'm sorry, half orc.
Where's my list of hit people? Hold on.
Orcish Fury. Okay.
Raven
Orcish
can
Love.
count to
Thank
5
you.
now. What's up? Better watch out. Raven's coming
27,
for all
I
your
heard.
jobs.
All right, so if I spent my whole day doing that, that's fine. Basically, because I know that, and Cars knows himself too. He's not overly charismatic. He's definitely burdened by his past. He probably would have spent the whole day getting information, and doing what he knows how to do best is like take on odd jobs, help people where he can. But that's about it. I mean, he's probably going off of old connections and stuff and seeing what's going on. So
like legit
that's how he
campaigning
does it.
then. Like Cars
Yeah,
campaigning hard.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's campaigning the way he knows how to because he knows he's not charismatic. He's doing it in like a martial and like a just a really like down to the earth way because he's not trying to be like vote for me better than the other guy. No, so not his thing.
Vote for me or you suck. Oh, sorry.
What'd you say? Just outdrinks everyone in the tavern. Who's next?
It's only because Raven's not there.
All right, cool.
So you eventually, after gathering a bunch of information, talking with everybody, the locals, and getting your reputation up, even though you're very poorly charismatic, you find your way into having your way with words. Even though they might not be big words, you're making the people happy by talking with them. They give you all the information you want, and you find yourself going back to the bags and into the tavern to wait for Boar. It's about 5 or 6 p.m. as you do, and if I can freaking... I don't have it, so who cares?
You're good.
Never have what I want.
You really, really want?
What I really, really want. I can't tell you what I want, though. What I really, really want. So you find yourself sitting, grabbing yourself a drink, talking with an old bartender you once knew. And then Boar walks in, and behind Boar is a very small female woman, or human female, my goodness, a female woman. And then a giant, beefy, barely clothed Goliath. Both of them walk in, and Boar points over to Cause. He's right there. You can go speak with him.
Don't ask the woman to marry you right off the bat.
So Ameria walks up
Do
first,
it.
instantly, really wanting to greet you, goes up, oh my god, hi, how are you? My name's Ameria, very nice to meet you. I've heard a lot of things about you. I'm very excited to meet you.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. And he kind of just keeps stumbling on himself. He's like, "What the fuck just happened? People don't normally love seeing me." And he just completely. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Is it true that
anyways.
you reunited the Silent Fist?
Miles, Boar, and Catherine and I did. Yes.
Is it true that you traveled throughout all of frickin' Ivermore trying to stop Saphira? Is that true? Are you a part of Murphy's Law?
I came up with a name. I mean, it's pretty cool. I know it's.
And there went the humble.
There's this amazing bard who comes across taverns and taverns every now and then. He's a very gingered human, and he just constantly sings songs about you guys. That's how I know your stories.
I'm gonna kill him.
Remind me to kill the guy I got to. Anyways, you sit. I need to talk to both of you.
Sit,
And then
stay, good
thank
bard.
you.
The
My dog
Goliath
actually
then
just sat when he said
Sit
The
down.
Goliath then kind of stomps over to you and looks down at you, kind of like puffing and huffing out of his nose. He's about 7'1". He's a big boy. And he looks down at you, kind of hunched over. His head is just barely touching the ceiling.
Competition. Ha! Ha!
Jack.
More my speed. Yeah, Cars is gonna look up to him and stand up. He's like, kind of small for a Goliath, aren't you?
Oh.
Kind of pale for a half-orc, aren't you?
Your
I'm
mama.
sorry. You know, assassins learn to bleed themselves, but they bleed others. Never came back. Want me to show you?
Ha! That's funny. You bleed. Ha! 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 So why am I here? I've heard I have to be here. Why?
Because neither of you two have a chance at winning this election without me.
Straight to it.
A rather bold strategy.
Why is that? Why don't we have a chance?
Well, Zuskia is not no pristine town. From what I've heard, you're from, well, from some rich area. Noble Eden's Garden.
I may have seemed as if I'm noble, but I spent a lot of time traveling. I used to have this really close friend of mine. She used to live in the World Tree, but there was an incident that kind of separated the two of us. But that's okay. I forgive her. So, I've traveled the entire world, and I've studied everything. I'm not some noble, or whatever you want to call it.
Traveling seems like a lot.
I'm a fucking noble. I have so much wealth to my name, I can just buy myself into this campaign. Why should I listen to you? What do you have to offer?
It's a fucking trust fund kid. Smack him in the face.
Yes, the shocking switch between the two of them. Well, first of all, why don't you sit down for a second there? Daddy's
Goliath
money's not going to
frat
get you
boy.
very far. Secondly, I have the Silent Fist, something that you said you're going to utilize in your campaign. How are you going to utilize it without me?
How am I going to utilize it? I'm just going to make them do what I tell them to do. What do you mean?
Oh god.
Worked out real well for Saphira.
Just
There is a faint voice, I'm pretty sure he's not here.
Let Raven at this guy.
Listen to me, Teabag.
Raven miles away is like, someone's talking shit. And I need to word.
Raven scratching a date in advance. Amaria, I don't
Yes?
normally start this way. Would it be okay if I kick this guy's ass and then we continue the conversation?
Well, I actually, and Bork, and I puts her hand over her mouth. No, just let it happen. This is gonna be fucking awesome. And
Goliath, you wanna fuck with me?
I think every puppy needs to know his place. And Carter's is gonna pull out not a sword. He's actually gonna pull out a little blowgun, which is just like the little 3-foot stick. That's all I need.
Thought you were gonna take a watered up newspaper. Shut.
He's just standing there. He's gonna see what the Goliath does. See if the Goliath's upset that he just challenged him to the battle. Seems like that's the way to win him over, is what Carter's thinking.
PvP, bro.
1v1
No,
me.
this is a PvP.
1v1 me, bro.
Interventions equals rust. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You see on his back is a giant. You see on his back is a great axe, probably maybe a couple inches, if not a foot, bigger than Raven's that you'd seen last him with. And he pulls it off his back and he puts it down. And as he twists the handle so ever so slightly, the entire blade of it turns to frost.
I guess you don't have the rules and stuff. Yeah.
I'm going to make the rules in Zuskia.
Oh, I hate this guy.
I do not want to listen to you.
And actually, this is where things are going to get really interesting.
Cool.
You see, even though her mouth is shut, a hand reaches out, and
This guy's dad obviously didn't spank him enough as a kid.
I'm gonna see if that
This
passes.
this guy's dad obviously didn't die in a burning building or
Yeah.
an army.
Oh crap! Never mind. So you see, Ameria trying to cast some sort of spell on him, but it is not effective. And from that, he is now pissed off. Roll me a quick initiative, just to see who's gonna go first.
Hey, Cars, what's your
Well,
initiative? 37.
28.
I just want to see.
Oh,
if you
I
can
rolled a 7, so that's going to be 41, I think.
What's a 4 plus 29? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of low if you ask me. Could have been better.
Oh my
I rolled a
God.
D100 for initiative.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so you go first in this fight. You see he's ready to tussle. What are you gonna do?
I see him pull out. Oh yeah, so I see him pull out a weapon, and like I said, you don't know the rules in Zeskia. I'm going to basically grapple the weapon out of his hands. I'm gonna attempt to take the weapon. I'm trying to disarm him because there's no weapons in bar fights.
And that'd be athletics versus athletics.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. A fucking +8 to his athletics, and I got that. What'd you get?
Yeah, well, it's probably not going to be super cool like yours. 20.
15. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know if that
got
was a good or bad thing.
No, that was a bad thing. That was a bad thing. So yeah,
I'm a
he's gonna
beefy
pull it
boy.
away, and you yank it out. And as your hand yanks it out, the frost dissipates.
Yeah, so I'm going to toss it to the ground and be like, you get the first punch. Go ahead.
Intelligence roll. Minus. Not actually. I put myself in 12. Roll
You
me
made
intimidation. Roll me intimidation.
No, that's not good. I'm not a charisma guy, dude. It's not good.
Negative
6
3.
minus 3. 3.
Oh.
Oof.
Does a
I'm just about to get duffed.
23 hits?
Yeah, that hits. This is for you, Raven.
Take 8 points of bludgeoning damage non-lethally as he punches you across the face.
Oh.
Raven peeks up and goes, somebody just hit Cars.
He just gets an anxiety attack. He's like, "What's going on?"
It's
Look, Cars is playing with another barbarian.
Look, Goku is nothing without Vegeta.
He's cheating
Raven
on
is
me.
nothing without Cars.
Yeah, and I'll do uncanny dodge too. So it's like his fist kind of brushes off my face. Okay, that's all you got. That's funny. I'm just gonna take the little stick and go and just bop him on the head.
Does a million hit? Yes.
No, I actually don't. It looks like a fucking. Oh, it's an 8. It's like an S. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so it's just where's the D4? And where's my sneaky attackies? 12, 13, 19, 21. 26 points of damage as he literally just takes a stick and goes.
Damn.
Down, puppy.
Roll me intimidation one more time as a free action.
No, it's better. 16 minus 3 is 13.
Intelligence is a 2. He sits down. Initiative stops.
Okay, good.
Down, boy.
What do you have to say?
Bitch.
Asking for an apology.
I'm looking to start a council. I'm gonna run and win the selection. I need strong people on it.
You think I'm strong? Bull, did you... Shut up and listen to him for the fucking love of God. Just quiet.
Oh, God. Guthrun. This is the last time that you work with me.
happens again, you won't not be on the council. You'll just not be here. Are we
Say what
understood?
you have to say. I'll be a part of your council. But what's going to happen if we win? Who do you choose to win, or are you going to take the win for yourself? I see that as unfair.
It doesn't matter
Well-
what you think.
The way that I look at it is that Guthrie, you could run the armies here. Does that sound good to you?
Do I get to kill shit?
Is there death and war?
Oh yeah! Yeah, there is. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I like this guy.
All right, Guthrie, go, and I'm gonna hand him like a few pieces of gold. Go buy yourself a drink.
As he marches his way over to the bartender.
I'll turn to Boar and Maria.
Now, I need smart people, spiritual people. Maria, I'm gonna need you to run everything to do with nature, to do with, well, religion. Can you do that?
Of course. But if I am going to be honest, there is something I've been looking for a very, 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 very long time. I'm trying to also find one of my lost friends. She's kind of like me, where, well, I can transform into an animal, but something happened, and I need to find her.
You know, you didn't really narrow it down. I mean,
She died.
finding people is something I used to do.
Well, I'm not. I get that. I know who you are, Kaz. I can do this myself. But I'm just saying, what you're giving me as a task, it might take a little longer. Because I am determined to find that, even if it means risking my chance in being the queen of Zaskia. She's my friend, and she needs to know that I'm not upset with her.
What's her name?
She opens up a book, and she starts reading it. She's a druid, half elf. Her name, I don't know if she's changed it, but it's Kailu.
Yeah.
She died.
She's her friend, but she has to read it out of a book.
I'm dead. Just bye.
Well, it's been
Yeah.
quite a while since she's seen this friend, so yeah.
It's been years.
Well, let me put it this way. This party that I have, I don't know if she's a member or not, but I've seen her before.
Okay, well, if you know what she is, I can do whatever you need me to do as long as I can be reunited with her.
Definitely.
Where do you need me to go first? The Hollows to get with the religious folk, right?
Yes, I think that you should be running our spiritual part of town.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
All right. I'm gonna give her a few gold too. Spread it among the people.
How much are you giving her?
Yeah. Well, let me see how much I have. Just to...
I mean, you have the bag of holding. You never gave that. to
I
anybody.
do. No, yeah, I have a lot of money.
You have the.
I'm gonna give
Her
her.
credit card.
I'm gonna give her 50 gold, and I'm just gonna say
Jesus
the
Christ.
town needs it. It's a lot of money. Spread it around. Remember, you're part of my council.
Persuasion again. Advantage.
Yeah.
Hey, Rubio, where's all of our shit?
Maybe she was like,
The sneaky rogue has it with it in the bag of holding.
doesn't he have like 8 skulls in there?
Great.
We've got a couple at least. We've got to clean that thing out, or it's gonna get
might have-
nasty.
He might have some skeletons in his.
Anyways, 17.
7.
17. So oddly enough,
Okay.
I took I took the skill persuasion with my -3, so I have a
Oh,
less one.
Ooh,
Heyo.
that's good.
finally.
She gets up, doesn't even hesitate to talk. She nods as you, and as she walks by Bor, you can see her gently like raise her hand across his upper right shoulder, and then continue out of the tavern.
I was on top for And unprofessional.
Yeah, if anyone's ever seen like one of those friends that's in the friend group that like they're just the friend that's always there but never can get with anybody, right? And then you see them get with someone, and the whole friend group just does like, wait, what?
What?
So yeah, Lars is gonna have that like blank stare, like.
Well, he doesn't have high intelligence, so I'm gonna roll for. Getting that one. Boar doesn't know what the fuck happened.
What are you laughing about? I think a human likes you. Anyways, I'm gonna go get drunk with Guthrie and talk about war. Or go follow that.
And we travel back to
Piece
the
of
party
ass.
as they walk to King Wyman. As they walk up to King Wyman and they enter into the meeting room where he's sitting, kind of going over some notes and over some sort of overall plan and blueprint he has. This is where we're going to take a short break.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
10
And
minutes.
from there, we'll see what happens. Go get some water, snacks, and everything. Go, quick, now, run!
I like water.
Okay, bye.
Alright.